Hey YouTube, well this is it. It is now the 4th of August and this is my massive eBay pickups video. Just going to scan over kind of everything that I've picked up, and I'm telling you this is a shitload of games, some awesome titles here, some really rare games, a couple sealed games and just mint condition ones that I found. 2 seconds. Yeah, so these are everything I've been buying off eBay for the past couple of months, and I tell you something, I've been dying to get these on a video. It's just been, you know, I just figured I'd give one massive video because I'm going to be away for a couple weeks, so there won't be any videos from me after today. There might be one tomorrow depending if I go to Queensland or not. But let's get started. Yeah, let's just fire in. First up, we'll go with the DS as a copy of Super Mario 64 DS. This I bought off Thainstone eBay for £15. I was in Asda and I seen this sorry, I seen this game sitting there, and I figured, well, Asda were wanting £25 for it. So I went on eBay and I checked if that was a good price or not, and turns out it wasn't, because I managed to get this for, it was actually £12.50 I got this for, including postage, so that was a boost, a real boost, so I'm happy with that. Moving on to the 3DS for me as well. I've got a sealed copy of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and this is in really nice shape. It's obviously still sealed with the Nintendo seal. And the reason I bought this, because I'm never going to open it, is because of this. It's the bonus box. There's like the collector's edition one, and this is still sealed as well. I know it's got a nice poster on the inside and all sorts of stuff, but this is something that I'm never going to open because I'm pretty sure it's going to be a rare 3DS collector's item one day. So that was cool, and altogether that too cost me £22. So I thought that was a bargain. I'm just going to try and move some stuff out of the way because there's literally no room in my bed here. Going into the PlayStation 1, a lot of PlayStation 1 games. This was actually a free gift from the guys at the game store on eBay. I buy quite a lot of games off them, and I bought a couple of games which are here. We'll show you them first, and this game is a free item because I bought quite a few. So first up is Battle Arena Toshinden. I've always wanted this game, but I could never find it anywhere in the wild, and I decided to bite the bullet and go and buy it off eBay. It's one of those fighting games that I played as a child that was just, at the time, it was just awesome. You know, I mean, I would compare it to being better than Tekken, and just one of the best fighting games out there. So, and this is in really nice shape. That's the manual. Oh, and the disc there. That's in really nice shape, and that was, apart from the case being cracked at the top, but you know, that's not a problem. That was £1.69, I believe. Next game I got off them was Baby Felix Tennis. I know this isn't rare, but decided to get it anyway. Got its manual and its disc there. It's in really nice shape, and that was pound. I think that was 99p, so I did alright with that. Then I got Tunnel B1. I know this game isn't rare whatsoever, but I never find it anywhere. So that's its manual and the disc there, all in really nice shape, and that cost me, I think that was £1.50. Next, the rarest Hugo game, Black Diamond Fever, sorry, and this is in nice shape as well, complete with its manual. And that, I think that was the most expensive one. That was £3.49, so that's in nice shape though. So those games, and I got the free one as well, so that's cool. It's nice to get a free item every now and again. I quite like that. Other PlayStation 1 games that I got off eBay. Fantastic Four. Quite a rare game this. It's really hard to find. Not many copies on eBay either, so it's kind of cool. That's the disc there, with the manual. That I bought for, I think, £3.50. Next up, 40 Winks, Conquer Your Dreams. This was actually bundled along with Fantastic Four, so it was £3.50 for the two. In nice shape as well. It's the manual and the disc. So that's cool. So £3.50 for that too, couldn't really complain. A game that I've been wanting for a while, and I really wanted to find it in the wild, but I couldn't, so I decided to get it on eBay. That's Oddworld Abe's Exodus. Not the best Oddworld game, obviously the first one is still better than this one, although you can do different things like communicate more in depth with the other Madokans, and you know, you can sort of tamper with their moods and all sorts of things. There's a lot of different things in this game that you can do, and the graphics are fantastic. But I just prefer Odyssey. This game is very hard, and that's the two discs. Unfortunately, it didn't come with a manual. I didn't read the description all the way through, but it's in mint condition, so I'm happy to have it. You know, and this one cost me $2.99. So I mean, these go for quite a bit on eBay now, so it's becoming quite a rare game. So if you can find a cheap one, I'd grab a copy of it while you can. Next up is Battle Arena Toshinden 2. This was an impulse buy. You know, I hadn't played the second one before, and I really wanted to sit down and get into the first one before I decided to buy this. But I just happened to type in Battle Arena Toshinden, and it came up with this, and it was sitting at a price, I think it was 99p and £1.50 postage. And I thought, you know what, I'll buy it. It's in fairly nice condition. It's got a pre-owned sticker on the top of $34.99, so I wonder how the hell, you know, how old that is. But yep, and that's the manual there, and the disc, a nice black disc. It's got some writing in the case on the inside, and on the manual there's another P. I seem to find a lot of games with P on them. I don't know what the hell that is, but you know, the letter P. But oh well. So that was cool. So that was oh, what was that again? I think it was 99p and £1.50 postage or something like that. I can't quite remember, but yep. So that was cool. And last up, for novelty's sake, Xena Warrior Princess. I don't know why I decided to buy this game. It sucks so bad, but it's just one of those novelty things you pick up and you buy. That's the manual and the discs there. So that's cool. The manual's the colour it should be. The front cover isn't. It's a bit sun faded, but I got a full refund on that, so that was cool. So I got that for free. So yeah, so almost there. Just one more PlayStation game to look at, and that's Doom. And this is a nice copy. No scratches, just a couple of blemishes in the back. Just there. And I've always wanted this game. I love Doom. So it's a nice shape. That's the manual and the disc. You know, these big boxes, you need to have them in good condition. There's nothing in the back. But it's a great game. Definitely worth owning if you can get it. I got it for a couple pounds, I think it was. I think it was only about £2 or £3. I can't quite remember. This was actually at the start of all this collecting. So yeah, that was Doom. So that completes the PS1 collection there, guys. Moving on, I got a PC game. Now I don't pick these up from eBay often, but this one is becoming quite rare. This is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, and awesome picture of the vampire in the front there. And this is a rare game. This is really holding its price. I got quite a good deal on this. It's $4.99 for me. That's how much it cost me, and it's in awesome shape. It really is. It's really heavy as well, and the reason for that being, there's 3 discs on the inside. There's 1, 2, and 3. So that's cool. And the manual as well is more like a book. But yeah, manual's got a little dink in the side, but I mean, I'm not going to worry about that too much. So that was I think that's $4.99, roughly about that anyway. So I'm looking forward to giving that a bash. So that's awesome. So that's Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Definitely a game you should definitely a game you should pick up, because it is becoming quite rare now. Quite hard to find that. We'll move on to Mega Drive. I've got a couple of Mega Drive games. First up is Eternal Champions, and this is the Special Collector's Edition. If we open it up inside, you'll see it's got a Special Edition instruction manual. I'm not sure if there was anything else that's supposed to come with this, but I just got the manual and the game there. Game's in really nice shape. There's the box. This is pretty cool condition actually. I'm quite happy with that. It's got a £3 sticker on the back, but I didn't pay that for this. I paid 99p and it was £1.50 postage, so £2.49 for that. Can't go wrong. And next up is quite a rare game, Super High Glide. Just picked this up off the off chance. Just typed in rare Mega Drive games. This popped up. It didn't have a picture with the game, unfortunately. There was a reason why I got it quite cheap. It was £8 for this game, including postage. And the reason is it's got a bit of water damage on the front. It hasn't faded the colour of the game all that much, so that's kind of cool. And obviously if it's sitting on the shelf sideways, it hasn't faded at all. But yeah, that was a bit crap. But the sellers agreed to send me another game, and I can keep this, and he's going to send me another game for free, and it's a boxed edition of Biohazard Battles, so I'm happy to receive that as well. So that's Super High Glide. Next up we shall go for N64. We're going to sort of work our way across the front row of all these and then work our way back. So we'll go for N64. I got International Superstar Soccer 64, Mission Impossible, a massive EB written on the side of it, Castlevania, awesome game, not on the N64 but it is in the NES, and Wetrix. And what made it even better was manual for Mission Impossible, Wetrix, Castlevania, and International Superstar Soccer 64. So they all came with their manuals, unboxed games, but it's a nice little tidy pile there. Played them all, they all work really well, and I'm really psyched to have them. Obviously they just popped up, they were quite cheap with their manuals and stuff, so I decided to pick them up. I'm just trying to remember how much I paid for them. It wasn't a great deal. I didn't pay a lot for them. Oh yeah, it was £9.7p for them, for all of them, so that's cool, especially for Castlevania, because that seems to be holding its price quite well at the moment. Okay, so that's that. I've got a Famicom game. Now, this is more of a kind of like a joke. My friend Lauren at work is a massive Hello Kitty fan, so I think you can probably guess what's coming. And it is Hello Kitty on the Famicom. Hello Kitty World. Somebody's been nice enough to tape a sticker on the top that says the game in English, because there ain't no way I'm learning Japanese to learn that. And you'll be psyched to know this actually does work on my Mega Arcade Action console that I got from Thainston for £5 a couple of weeks ago. And that's at, well, obviously just discovered it's a Famiclone rather than its own console, so that's cool. So yeah, so this is Hello Kitty, and she's gonna love this. You know, I said I'd give it to her as a present, which I might do. It only cost me £1.50, and it's a really crap Famicom game apparently, but yeah, it's got some Japanese text in the back there. So yeah, it's cool. So we'll see what she thinks of that. So Lauren, do a video response. Thank you. Okay, moving on to the Wii. I got Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz, and I've been hearing this is quite a rare game. So quite psyched with this. Got this for $3.99, and it's really fun. It's got some cool games on it. Especially one where you're catching, I think it's insects that are falling out of a tree with a Wii remote. You've got to sort of balance them on the end of the Wii remote. That's quite a good game, it's quite addictive. And there's lots of other games on there as well. Do quite like Super Monkey Ball, it seems to be ace and they're really cute. So my girlfriend's loving playing with this at the moment. So yeah, so that's Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz on the Wii. Got one GameCube game as well. This is Catwoman. And this is, well, not rare, to say the least. Bought this for, I think it was £2.50, so I definitely overpaid. But I'm trying to get superhero games complete for the GameCube and other consoles. So That's cool. So that's Catwoman for the GameCube. Won't speak too much about it. It's shit. You know, there you go. Moving on to some other games that I got. We will go with the... You know what, let's go with the Sega Saturn. I picked up 2 more backup memory cards, cartridges for the Sega Saturn. These are rare. I've got 5 of them now. I don't know why I picked them up. I really like them. They look really cool in the collection, and obviously they save quite a lot of games on each cartridge, so they're worthwhile picking them up if you can get them. But trying to find one of them for under £10 is pretty tough. So if you do find one, I'll definitely pick it up. Got some 5 Sega Saturn games as well. First up is a World Cup Golf, and this cost me £2.99, and it's in really nice shape. Just a bit of a sticky bit at the top here. Flipping it over at the back, it's really nice. Scratch free for these games, that's quite rare. The disc is in really nice shape, and the manual doesn't look like it's ever been opened, so that's probably one of the best condition Sega Saturn games I've got. I'd be happy to have it. So yeah, that's cool as hell. So World Cup Golf Professional Edition for the Sega Saturn. Next up is Siberia. As you can tell, this is in god awful shape. This I actually bought for $4.99. It was buy it now, but the package just came today, and I have put in a request to get my money back on this because this is in a horrible condition. He described it as good condition, which as you can see is anything but. There's a couple of scratches on the disc there. Cool thing about the Sega Saturn is the laser on it is powerful, so your discs would be scratched to hell, but they'll still work. But as long as the spines look cool for sitting on the shelf, you know, that's fine. I know the condition of the boxes do deteriorate over time, so that was cool. So for $4.50, that was that. Next up is Chaos Control. Quite a rare game. Hard to find this for under a $5, which I did actually. I found this for $3.79, I think it was, included with the postage. And that's the disc and the manual there. And that's in cool shape. I love collecting for the Sega Saturn, and I am going for a complete PAL Sega Saturn collection. So, you know, that's why I've picked up quite a lot of games recently. Next up is Alone in the Dark, Jack is Back, in awful shape. The front cover's all scratched and dented. If you hold it out the light, you can't see it, but if you tilt it to the light, you can, and it just looks horrible. The back's quite dirty, and the side is a bit scratched to hell. So I got a 50% refund on this. I only paid £4, and they refunded me £2, so I can't complain. But the manual's nice, and the disc's okay. And the cardboard's still stuck on the game, so it ain't too bad. Last up, and the one I was really happy with. This one I've wanted for such a long time, and I finally got it. Nights into Dreams. And this cost me £13, and you know what? Well worth the money. This is just supremely awesome. Absolutely love the game. Trying to get my hands on a copy of Christmas Nights into Dreams, but finding that hard to come across. But great game, in really good condition. You know, the manual doesn't look as if it's ever been opened, and the disc is scratch free. It's mint. So I'm so happy to have that. Awesome game. So that completes that. So I got 5 Saturn games there, and the memory cards. Moving on to PlayStation 2, and then we'll go into the bundle that I'm well happy with. This bundle over here, which is the Game Boy bundle. But we'll go into PlayStation 2. I've also got a couple of NES games, but we'll start with this. Lara Croft Tomb Raider Anniversary. This is the collector's edition, and yeah, looked at it there, got a big rip. Not happy with it. Getting a refund off the guy. I only spent $4.99 on it, and yeah, I mean the inside of it's mint, but you know, for sitting on the shelf, this is gonna annoy me quite a bit. But you know, it's a good game, and I'm looking forward to playing it. Haven't played it on the PS2, played it on the Wii, and a lot of people, a lot of you might know I'm not a big fan of that, but Yeah, that's Tomb Raider Anniversary Edition. Then I got Extermination. This cost me £1.50. That's in really nice shape. I really like the cover. The storyline for this game is pretty cool. It's a GB squiggle on the guy's head there. But yeah, awesome game actually. Give it a little go and it's good fun. Definitely well worth picking up. I got a rare PAL game here. I didn't realise this was a rare game. At Xena Warrior Princess for the PlayStation 2. Don't worry about that. That's just a bit of sticker. It's a sticker that I'm not taking off properly yet, which I'll get round to. But the game looks god awful. But you know, it's cool to have, and believe me when I say if you find this in the wild, pick it up, because this is becoming quite hard to get. So I'm really happy to have it, and I paid, I think it was £2.99 for that, which is well cheap for some of them that I've seen. Next up, a game that I haven't seen much reviews about, Fireblade for the PlayStation 2. This was £1.50 as well, and this is in nice shape. Doesn't look like it's ever been played. So that's pretty awesome. So I'm happy with that. So that's Fireblade. A game that a lot hate, but you know, I actually quite like. Evergrace for the PlayStation 2. This cost me $1.69, but I got a full refund because it's got some scratches in front, so got the game for free. A lot of people say this is one of the worst games ever made. I actually really like it. I'm only about 20 minutes in, which really isn't enough time, but I'm definitely going to be spending a little bit more time in this game. Next, I got quite a rare game, but not as rare as its sequel, Space Channel 5. This was recommended to me by another YouTuber, the Setup Company. And he recommended me getting this in the Dreamcast, but the Dreamcast edition is really expensive. So I decided to get the PlayStation 2 version. And haven't given it a go yet. I just haven't got around to playing it. I've got a lot of PlayStation 2 games to get through. But this cost me, I think it was $5.99, which isn't a bad price for that. Next up is VIP, starring Pamela Anderson. And well, you know, no prizes for guessing why I bought this game. No, it's just one of the novelty items. Seen it at Thainson a couple of weeks back, and I decided not to pick it up then. And it was £1. This was £1.50, so I actually spent another 50p in this piece of shit. But no, it's cool to have. It's cool to go in the collection. Fantavision. This is incomplete actually. The guy listed it as having the instruction manual, but it doesn't. It only cost me $1.79, so he gave me a full refund. So I got the game for free. So without the instruction manual, I'll take it for free. So that's Fantavision. Right, now I'm up to the last 4 games for the PS2, and these are the rare ones. And these are in nice condition. We'll start with We Love Katamari. This I bought because it's rare. It's one of the few games that I bought just because it's rare. I don't intend on playing it. It cost me £4.50, which was the best deal I've ever seen on this game. So I was so happy when I picked this up, because I know a lot of people pay well over the odds for this. I'm not entirely sure why, but yeah, that's the game there. Next up is Kingdom Hearts 2 for the PlayStation 2, and this is in really good shape. This has got a holographic cover on the front, which makes the characters in the game really stand out. I don't know if you can really make that off the camera, but it's in really good shape. And this was, I think this was the $3.99. So I got a really good deal on this as well. So I'm happy with that. Kingdom Hearts 2. Game and the manual. Now down to 2 rare games. First up, Resident Evil Survivor 2 Code Veronica. Can't actually begin to explain how rare this game is. You won't find it in the wild, that I'm sure of. I've been trying for so long and I can't. Had to get this off eBay. It's in really nice shape. It's just to go in the Resident Evil collection. I don't like the Survivor games much, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'm happy with that. So yeah, Resident Evil Survivor 2 Code Veronica. This cost me $8.98, so not too bad. And finally, Dot Hack Infection. Well, Dot Hack Part 1 Infection. Complete mint. I'm wanting a full set of these, but they go for quite a lot of money. And that's the disc there. And another disc, which is I think one of them. This is the DVD-ROM, and that's the game. I think. I'm not entirely sure. One of them is the game, one of them is the DVD-ROM. What's cool is the manual. This thing's awesome. This is actually, believe it or not, the back of the manual, and they actually print it in manga style. And how they do it over in Asia, so it's from back to front. That's how the front should be, and then obviously that's the back. So yeah, that's cool. And this one, I think this was, oh, how much did I pay for this? I think this was just under a 10. I think it was $9.98 or something like that. But yeah, so that completes my part 1 video. As I'm approaching 26 minutes. Thanks for your time. Part 2 will be coming soon. The reason I'm stopping now is because I'm about to run out of time on the cameras. So, but I'll do a part 2 video right now, and we'll get started on that. But yeah, so that's 26 minutes worth of games which I bought over the last couple of months. So the Game Boy is just coming up, so keep an eye out for that. Thanks guys, please comment and subscribe anyways, but please go and check out part 2 as well. Awesome, see ya.